load this game. Yes. So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mashiakosaurus, and once again, we are playing Eternal Darkness. And we just completed Maximilian's chapter and learned how to cast a particular spell. And that will be useful to us. Now, don't mind Alex, she's just slowly going insane. Yep. Oh. Telephone.
Hello?
Remember me, Alex.
This isn't really happening.
That was her dead grandfather on the phone, if you missed previous chapters. I think the room is over here. Yes, that bust is following us. Okay. So now what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to cast Reveal the Invisible. And we need the alignment that beats Ulayoth, which is Zeltoth. And we happen to have a dresser key. We've had it for a while. Yes, open the door, drawer, whatever. Alright, inside is a chrome finished revolver and a tattered page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Yeah, retrieve the items. Buy 7 another chit chat with the boss.
The heart will be in our possession, my liege.
Never underestimate the power of Mantorok. Even in death, it corrodes all about itself.
It is unguarded. The presence of the corpse god causes fear in all who come near it. It has torn entire villages asunder and made the region uninhabitable. Only the foolish would venture near it.
Even so, what may be easy to take may be easily taken away.
Fear not. For centuries we have searched for something that was before us all the time. Mantorok's essence never left the city temple, and with it located, we are one step closer to your freedom, Master.
Yes, yes. Make haste.
And because I am super paranoid, oops.
The ancients' influence was incredible. From all walks of life to all parts of the world, their tendrils crept and wrought their insidious damage. Their prisons decayed constantly as their guardians' work continued. I discovered mention of a breakthrough in satellite radar imaging that revealed the presence of a hitherto unknown temple mound in the Angkor Thom region of Cambodia. An archaeologist of some repute, Dr. Edwin Lindsay, took it upon himself to investigate the area, to reveal the secrets of history. Unfortunately, the local government at the time thought differently, requiring that Lindsay find other means into the country and to finance the expedition. He found these in Paul Augustine, a collector of rare items who professed an interest in the discovery and agreed to help. After a dysentery-riddled 2-week venture, Lindsay and Augustine located the remains of an ancient city temple dating back to the 12th century.
Angkor Thom region, Cambodia, 1983. So this is the most recent chapter yet.
Yes, this is it. It has to be. I hadn't expected the information to pan out, but here it is. The satellite data was correct.
years, I have searched for it without success. Here, all along, clouded from us beneath the great ancient's insidious magic. I am very pleased with your performance, Dr. Lindsay. Very pleased. In fact, so pleased that I will give you an early bonus.
My God!
You are a scholar, Dr. Lindsay, not a warrior. In that regard, I have several centuries more experience than you. Don't be a fool. Die quietly, and you will not suffer. You cannot escape me, Lindsay. This place will be your tomb, just as it is Mantarok's. Guardians of Ulayoth, kill him!
He's just kind of stone-faced about it. I guess this is something you see a lot in archaeology. Let's go ahead and equip that. Also, let's oh, right. Let me just yeah. Save state on my very real GameCube. So this is a guardian of Ulayoth. Okay, great. Layer of dust. Got it.
Hey, baby. Yeah? I've missed you too. I haven't seen you like in hours. Sit on the couch? I don't think you'll like it. Yeah, I didn't think you'd like it. Wanna lay down with me? Yeah. Your
There we
pillow's
go.
right there.
Now
Your
we're going to
favorite.
equip the kukri because melee is generally better in this game. A bronze bracelet, eh? Okay, well, I will take that bronze bracelet. And I will use it. I would like to meet the person that invented the switch that operates when jewelry is placed on the statue. Okay. Kareem. Yeah, I remember him. And Maximilian Roivas. Yep, blah, 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 blah. Tome of Eternal Darkness.
Yeah, that room is just screaming for something, and I don't know what.
Da 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 da.
Maybe some nice drapes.
A plant. Could really use a plant.
Well, hi, other baby. Food's all gone, so I don't know what you're up here for. Yeah, mommy had a sandwich and didn't share.
Yeah. No reason for us to stick around. Now, in rooms like this, you kind of want to
Yeah?
equip the torch because it makes it easier to see things.
Like the pressure plate you just stepped on.
I didn't step on it. He stepped on it. And you want to look in these nooks and corners because look at there. A metal bracelet. And what do we have over here? A codex.
And a big guy.
Yep. I will take that bronze necklace. There's nothing that we can currently do in this room. We don't have the spell necessary to dispel that barrier. So we're going to have to backtrack. If it seems like I'm paranoid about saving, that's because this game crashes constantly.
On your very real.
On my very real existing hardware GameCube that is very much real and not fake. A stone statue of a Naga, a snake-headed demon, stands guard in the corner of the room. A raised platform stands before it with a bracelet. Yeah, let's grab the silver bracelet.
No. It's mine now.
So, once you pick that up, that Naga starts shooting at you. But all you have to do is give it a bracelet. It doesn't have to be the same bracelet.
Oh, she's colorblind.
Basically.
Or she's a very cheap date and doesn't care what kind of jewelry she gets.
I mean, that's possible too. I don't know if Nagas are considered a cheap date or not. Fine, I'll wait for the monster to die. Can I at least... There. Another codex. Dispel. Okay, we want to get rid of heads quickly here. Okay. Okay, with that new rune, we have Dispel. There. Oh, we might as well. Well, it's not gonna let us save, so we might as well just leave. There we go. Silver bracelets on, but we need the silver necklace. And that's in here. So what we're going to want to do, we're going to equip our shotgun. Then just give it a save here. We're going to enchant our shotgun with Ulayoth. Now we're going to do spell 5, dispel magic. there. Silver necklace. And I think the walls are bleeding again. You know, as they do. There we go. We also have an M1911 with us. But, you know, that's freaking useless. A magical rune, eh? Ah. So... Alright. And... Which one did I discover? Spell 12. Oh, we don't have,
You missing a rune?
yeah, we don't have creature. There. Or, not creature. We have creature. What we're missing is summon. We don't have summon. Okay, let's see.
Oh, what is it? Get away from me.
Okay. Ah. Brushy, brushy, brushy. Hey, we got a necklace. Hey, I didn't do that. You're not supposed to do that until I tell you to do that. And then we want to dispel magic. Save a lot. Ah, crap. Just prevent those from popping up like daisies. And anything else in here? Nope. Turga beats Zeltoth. And save.
I can't. No, no, no. Don't let him. Don't let him get me. Oh, help me.
There. We don't have anything to put on that statue yet. All we found is a necklace, but it's corroded as shit. Can't use it like that. Hey. Stop that. Okay, yes, push the button. Okay, this water smells like strong acid, perhaps strong enough to dissolve metal or flesh if Lindsay isn't careful. There we go. Now we got a golden necklace, which is more better than
A corroded one?
the other kind. Zelda. Okay. And I do believe that that is it on this floor. We can't do anything with this yet. And this puzzle is pretty straightforward. Stand on this. Statue moves. The other statue opens its hand. And you gotta run. There. Simple. Crap in a cracker. Now... we're gonna need this protection to get through this gas. There. Most of the traps aren't too bad, but the gas ones,
The gas ones will mess you up.
you kind of gotta, like, if you're forced to travel through them, they will mess you up pretty bad. All right, bracelet and necklace. No, okay, great.
Remember me, Alex?
How can I forget you, Grandpa? You've always meant the most to me. Ever since my parents died.
Yes. Ever since they were killed, you've been my little girl. Yes. My little girl.
creepy.
This can't be happening.
Can, and for all you know, probably is. Just cling to what scraps of sanity we have left. Whoa, hello. Thank you and good night. There. Can't avoid hitting that one. But you can avoid the rest of these. Okay, we seem to have come into this room upside down,
Bitchin'.
as you sometimes do.
This isn't really happening.
The sanity effects in this game are what make it for me. It keeps the game interesting, even when you've played it over and over again. There. Creature. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not the way we came in. This is different. Hey, don't mess with my volume on my very real TV.
This can't happen.
Ow. Whatever. I will gladly let you guys do that dirty work for me. Those Churga zombies getting back up. Stay down. I appear to be sinking into the floor.
As you do.
This isn't really happening.
Not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever seen that one before. There are so many sanity effects in this game. There's the place where Ilsa, or whatever her name was, fell through. It's a great camera angle. There's our...
Can't be happening.
Okay. Summon area. Summon creature. The only two spells we are still missing are higher level variants of summon creature. Now, you may notice that I am backtracking. And if you've seen the last playthrough I did of this last year, then you know why. But if not, maybe you remember, maybe you don't. Back carefully, so as not to set off every trap. Really, it's not safe to save in this totally empty room where it was safe to go.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Sanatism
Isn't really happening.
That's why it wasn't safe to save.
Oh, because you were going crazy?
Yep. Okay. Now we need to go this way. I think. Yep. Here we are. It doesn't matter what alignment you summon this one in, so I usually do just Chiturga, because it's the first one. Okay. Now we got our magical room. And this is the codex for them. This is the Mantarok room. It is how you break the game. Well, not really break. It's not all powerful or anything, but it does give you a significant advantage. And I think on the second and further playthroughs, you're expected to have it. So, as we've noticed, the three ancients are related cyclically. Chiturga beats Ulayoth. Ulayoth beats Chiturga. Ulayoth beats Ulayoth. Now we're upside down again.
So basically, you're playing rock, paper, scissors with the ancients.
Right. But Mantarok is the ancient that, kept them imprisoned. Mantarok has power over all of them. So, if you cast a spell with the Mantarok alignment, it's always the super effective type.
This isn't really happening.
So, Dispel Magic with Mantarok will work on any alignment of magic barriers, whereas the individual ones will only work on the one that they defeat, and otherwise they have no effect. Mantarok also has added effects for a lot of spells. For instance, if you cast a Mantarok aligned shield rather than one of the three main ancients, Mantarok's shield poisons enemies so that it does a little bit of damage to them over time. None of the other ones do that. They just do damage if the enemy strikes it. So Mantarok is, like I said, it's a significant advantage. It's not all powerful. Oh. Let's just skedaddle. Ow. Okay. And now we really have to deal with these guys. Hey. Give me 1 second here. If you do that with Mantarok, you will recover health and sanity. And for those who are curious, if you cast Recover with Ulayoth as the alignment, you will recover exactly as much mana as it costs to cast this spell.
So it's a trap.
It's nothing gained or lost. It's just a waste of your time.
Who doesn't like to waste time?
Alright, and there's a spell scroll for Summon Trapper. So you are intended to have that spell towards the end of the stage here. Edwin, catch your breath or whatever.
The power of Mantarok is not easily controlled.
What makes you think I want to control it?
Arrogant man. Kill him! Make sure you succeed this time. The darkness shall prevail.
Womp womp womp. Okay. Just a quick save state in my very real GameCube in order to prevent any disastrous crashes.
Do not touch the heart, flesh and bone, lest you become like me, a dead, rotted husk. I have waited many centuries for you. It was not easy hiding from the Dark Ones as they searched for me. At first they passed by, not thinking that the heart was inside my dead body, but I was forced to find refuge here. You must seal the heart so it never contacts your flesh, and take it to the gathering of light. Take the heart there, or the world shall fall under a reign of eternal darkness.
Edwin's just like, whatever.
The veil of reality can only be pulled back so far, mortal. Take your stand and fight the darkness.
Okay. And surprise, surprise, Edwin Lindsay actually lives. Yes, this is the low sanity game. The Demon and the Khmer. Chapter complete. Meanwhile, planets exist somewhere. Okay. Don't mind the blue haze on everything, or the green haze, rather. That's because of that spell we cast. Technically, we've only spent a few minutes, so it's still running. Alex discovers a pulp novel written by one Dr. Edwin Lindsay among the books on the shelf. This is where the Tome of Eternal Darkness indicated that something of value was hidden behind this book. Yes, look behind the book. With the book removed, a secret cache is revealed. Inside is the heart of Mantarok, encased in glass to protect the world from its corrosive energies. Yes, I will claim that. Okay. Now... go for the next chapter. Oh.
The darkness is coming.
I don't think I've ever seen that one before either.
Who was that guy?
Just a servant. Okay, so we learned to dispel magic. The ghost of Maximilian Roivas. Remember, in Maximilian's chapter, this is where the servant's room was. Okay, let's go ahead and dispel magic. It's an Ulayoth alignment, which you can see there, but as the magical window fades away, the piece of parchment that the maiden was holding is left behind, floating in midair. It appears to be a chapter page. Yes. Heresy.
Oath is new. It's the one I'm thinking of. No, it's not. Okay.
And that's the Ulayoth Guardian. Looks completely different from the Chiturga one. Arguably the coolest looking one, honestly.
I am not your food today. I am your master. Your task is to guard the artifact before you. Let no one touch it.
Yes, definitely save. And let's start reading.
In Europe, during the time of the Inquisition, paranoia and corruption ran deep.
I love this chapter.
With the fear of devilry running
What is this
rampant,
chapter?
the ancients' corruption extended far beyond mortal knowledge, corrupting all that could be corrupted. My researches uncovered an interesting incident. A Franciscan monk named Paul Luther was traveling through the region of Amiens during the witch hunts of the Inquisition. Now, under martial law, the Inquisition prevented anyone from leaving the town and its nearby cathedral. For everyone was suspect.
Amiens, France, 1485 AD. So before the previous chapter, but after all of the rest.
Welcome to Oubliette Cathedral, Brother Luther. I'm glad that our sacred order can bestow hospitality on our Franciscan brethren.
I shall not impose, Excellency. I merely request lodging and a viewing of the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude.
Many have traveled far and even risked their lives for a glimpse of the hallowed relic's true splendor. Of course, it would be wise to keep quiet during your stay. The Inquisition is here for a reason, brother. We seek to purge the deviancy from this town.
I am sure that will not be a problem. Amiens appears to be a peaceful hamlet.
It appears to be, but deviancy is secreted in the most deceptive places, which I believe is the case with Amiens.
Then I wish you luck in your search.
The Inquisition does not need luck, Brother Luther. Faith and purity are our guides.
Okay. I actually like this chapter a lot, but the writing could use a little touch up. They mentioned the word heresy a lot in really awkward phrases. You'll see what I mean.
I don't mind too much.
Wah, 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 wah. Just gonna walk down. Oh,
For the love of God! God! Help! Come quickly! A murder! A murder most foul! What heresy is this?
that's one.
I found him lying here, dead. I called the guards.
Is this our first suspect? Make sure no one touches the body. It must be examined for signs of devilry. As for this man, make sure he doesn't leave the cathedral. We will question him later.
But
Hold your tongue, Franciscan, or it might bring my wrath upon thee. Who is to say that you did not commit this murder? If you trust in the Almighty, and you are indeed innocent, then you will have nothing to fear.
Okay. So that's the starting gimmick. Nope, wrong button. The painting captures Paul's attention. A small emerald disguised as part of the painting glints in the candlelight as though it has some value beyond being a precious gem. Yes, give me that in mind.
Oh, now you're stealing things.
Yes.
are you here to pass sentence on me?
No, I'm here to free you. You are in incredible danger. This cathedral used to be a place of peace. Now many strange things happen here. I don't want you to end up like the others.
What do you mean?
The body you found was Brother Andrew, and he was killed to protect a secret. We can't talk about it here. Find me in the bell tower later, and I shall aid thee further.
Why are you releasing me?
I don't want to see another innocent die like your Franciscan brethren. I have seen Brother Andrew make numerous entries into his journal. This may contain the answers to the cathedral's dark secrets.
What can I do?
Dark secret is another
If I were
recurring
you,
phrase.
I'd run.
They will surely hunt me if I run. This has to stop.
Then be it on your own head, Luther. Find Brother Andrew's journals if you can. He spent time in the old tower investigating. I believe I can find the key to the old tower in one of my stores. Later, come find me in the bell tower, and I will give it to you. Be swift. We can't evade them forever.
Give it to you. That's a phrase.
Okay, so there's nothing else in here. Nope. Notice no new statues. Edwin Lindsay doesn't get one because Edwin Lindsay lived. You only get a statue if you die.
But the book still remembers you.
Yeah, the book remembers your actions either way. Okay. The guy said later find him in the bell tower. He meant immediately come find me in the bell tower. It's dumb, but them's the breaks. Oh no. And me defenseless. I think it's this one.
Your door.
We haven't been taught that spell yet. But that doesn't mean we can't use it. If you don't have that spell, which is entirely possible,
You just run away.
just run away from him. Paul is nervous about ringing the bell, fearing his own capture. It is the custodian's task to ring the bell at appropriate times. Perhaps he will be by later to ring it? Now, this implies that you should not ring it. Ring it anyway. There's, like, never a point where you should say no to one of those prompts. Like, if it asks you if you want to do something, just say yes. You always want to do it.
Great life advice.
I mean...
Jesus, hon.
Ah, Brother Luther, not a moment too soon. As you have noticed, dread things inhabit this place. Shambling corpses, and worse.
There is darkness at work here, in the midst of the Inquisition.
I suspect it is worse than that, but I have no proof. Brother Andrew knew this also, and paid the price for it.
Why are you telling me this?
What Andrew started. Take this key. It unlocks the old tower. It has been sealed off since the Inquisition arrived.
I intend to uncover the truth behind this.
If you manage to uncover the source of darkness, return here, and I will do everything I can to help. Till then, brother, may your faith protect you.
Okay. So you may notice that the cathedral here is much bigger than it was in Anthony's chapter. Much bigger. In Anthony's chapter, we actually only saw the old tower. The rest of this is
New
all... I don't know if it's unclear if it's new construction that was added on after. I mean, it has been hundreds of years. Or if this was here all along and we just never got to see it.
Well, the thing about churches is take money from the poor and enrich themselves by making themselves huge elaborate palaces, i.e. churches, and fancy rooms. I mean, churches have been doing that forever.
Simple podium and lectern provides a platform for a priest giving a sermon to his congregation. There is a drawer recessed inside it, but it's locked. Alright, let's go downstairs, first of all. Crossbow bolts could be handy later. Book of Reliquaries. So that book tells us that the Hand of Jude is a forgery and is completely fictional, doesn't exist. And that mace is our first weapon.
That mace is very real, though. Can use that to give some blessings down on some zombie head.
Yeah. I don't want to go into the next room yet because there's trappers in there and I would prefer to have a crossbow to deal with them.
Spoilers, jeez.
Yeah, it's a real mystery that in the chapter where you get a bunch of crossbow bolts, you also get a crossbow. The cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged, varnished mahogany. Its doors are closed and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening them manually. Okay.
Do you ever think that whispering is saying, "Oh my God, you just found a secret. Do you shut up? Do you think he knows yet?" No, I don't, but I'm gonna whisper anyway.
Okay. This is the old tower. Oh. Well.
That'll happen.
That will happen, I guess. got the shield spell scroll. Let's save it. And then let's cast shield. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but damn it. Each character that we play as has different stats, different amounts of health and magic and sanity.
Oh, it's Anthony.
Anthony, you're still kicking around. Good to see you, buddy. He's not down for long. Oh, walls are starting to bleed again.
Ah.
If you missed the previous chat, or last Saturday's stream, then you missed the chapter that Anthony is in. So, you know. All right. Okay. And now we'll just kind of come up here and hey. Hey. There. Lying on an abandoned easel is a sheet of tattered paper covered with scrawls of ink. It's a diary page. A sheet of music lies upon the bookshelf. One wonders what it sounds like. Sounds like paper. Okay. Now we've got some music to play from the jukebox over here. By means of bellows and pump, the pipe organ is able to play deeply moving music. It has the power to inspire faith and to influence hearts beyond the control of the mind. Should Paul play the organ? Yes.
Of course.
Oh, okay. I pushed the wrong button. A B Y X B Y A. Yeah, I may have played this game a few times.
On your very real GameCube hardware.
In fairness to me, like, I've played this so many times on real hardware. So many times.
Oh yeah.
The tabernacle is almost empty. There are none of the things that should be there, such as holy water and other ritualistic items, only a circle of power. Well, we'll take it. Now, we can't actually use that. Yep, because we're missing a rune, you see, and the rune we're missing happens to be the rune that you need to power up your spells. Oh. I never went to the other side, and I think that's where the crossbow is. Also, might as well grab a torch. I don't remember it coming in very handy, but, you know. A heavy wooden chest sits upon against the room's wall. It appears to be old and worn. Should Paul open the chest? Yes. A crossbow. And a podium key. The crossbow, by the way, is useless. It is decent enough at killing ranged enemies, or killing enemies at range, but really only trappers. A diary page. Yay. None of these diary pages matter. Like, none of them. Until the last one. There. Oh, knocking on this cask results in a hollow thud. It is empty, but why when the others are full of maturing wine? Turn the spigot.
Of course, turn the spigot. Whatever anything is to do, just do it. Your life it is.
Okay. Now, if I remember correctly... If I remember correctly, we're walking into a trap. Right, it won't let you do that. Okay. Yeah. Ah, run away. Let's do that again. That's enough health, I think. Yay, we found a sapphire. Let's use that. And that. And that. If you're wondering about the growling sound, that's because our sword is enchanted. Now, here's what we need to do. We just got this new rune. We need to put protect area. Protect self. Protect creature. Absorb self. Summon area. Summon creature. Absorb area is the only absorb one. Dispel area. What is the Anterbach and Magnomor? Which runes are those? Item and project item. Okay. Project area. Project item. Now we should see. Oh, reveal invisible. That's absorb area. Ah, I screwed that up. Okay. We want to see both circles next to every spell except for Summon Trapper and spell 8 and the unrevealed spell 10. And unfortunately you have to do that for all of them. Once you've done that, you have a fast option that you can just cast those higher levels of spells. For instance, I can just go in here, recover, and I can do a level 2. Let's do a damage field. And now let's do an enchant item. Now let's do an enchant item. Time to run away. Hey, not too bad. Okay. You're also dead. Yeah. The shelf appears to be recessed into the wall, not quite as flush as some of the others in the room, almost as if it could slide inward. Should I push the shelf? Yes. Okay, that's the diary page we need. And there it tells you about powering up, but we've already done that. And quick save, and then we'll jog back. We just got to get back to the one guy. Okay. Just got to get back to the custodian. I don't know why they put this massive backtracking quest in this chapter, but they do. Most chapters are more straightforward than this.
I really think it's just so you get a feel for the entire map they made. Because, you know, each location is just repeated.
That could be. Because that, yeah, actually, we've seen every level of this game. Like, we're not going to go to any new areas. We will go to new versions of old areas, but we will not go to new areas. Sometimes there's a very rare event you can get to trigger here when you're low on sanity, where Paul will see the cathedral as it exists in World War One, which, if you've seen,
suspected Augustine all along. I managed to find remnants of his journal, and it all points to Augustine's involvement with a paganistic cult operating inside the cathedral.
Aye, the cathedral's dark secret has been uncovered.
Dark secret.
I too suspected this, but was too afraid to act. Augustine himself is a heretic.
Heretic.
Covered
That's,
his tracks well,
I guess, only twice.
claiming that the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude, was stored here. He had those who came to see it murdered. The Hand of Jude never existed.
And with that realization, the trap closes, brother. My days here are numbered. I awoke to find this cruel dagger placed upon my pillow this morn. It can only mean one thing. I know too much, and they are moving to silence me. I can only hope that what little faith I have left is enough to save my soul. Please, take this thing away from me. Its very sight troubles me to no end. May your faith protect thee, Brother Luther, for that's all you have.
No, I've got a pretty sick sword, too. You should see it. Okay. Trotting along. And I have not been able to find a reliable way to trigger the alternate cathedral thing.
Yeah, it happens occasionally, but
Yeah.
maybe we'll get lucky and catch it on camera someday.
What?
Maybe we'll get lucky and catch it someday.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think we saw it in run 1, and we didn't see it in this run, but maybe next year, when I probably will do the 3rd run with Ulayoth, or Zelatoth, rather. Crap. Double crap. Whatever. Give me the purple one so I can go home. Purple. Waiting on purple. Purple! Bye, guys. Okay. Yes, we're low on sanity. But it's fine. We're almost to the end of this chapter. An effigy of a monk reclining on a sacrificial altar. A deep groove bisects its chest. The monk's face looks almost exactly like the custodian. The inscription reads, "Only when thy friend is sacrificed, when his cries fill the air, will the great doors be opened to thee." Okay. I mean, I didn't really know him that well. I wouldn't call him a friend.
He's more like a coworker, really.
Yeah. Alright, so this is a 5-point. So we need a 5-point dispel. There. Now we'll just trot along here. Lying in a pool of his own blood is the custodian, Paul's only ally in his fight against the darkness. His soul no doubt lingers, fused to the altar on which his life has been taken, watching over his own rapidly cooling corpse. Feeling all hope escape him, Paul's situation is suddenly 1,000 times more desperate than before. Now he is alone against the darkness. I mean, we're all alone against the darkness.
You
If
are
you think
a
about it.
clever man, Brother Luther.
wanting answers to clarify your new position as fugitive. You seek them out, and this is what you find. Tell me, what does a man such as yourself think of when he finds a viper's nest of heresy? When he finds the very source of corruption?
Heresy again.
I think of irony. Irony of what you, masquerading as a member of the Inquisition, stand for. And that you stand for evil.
Evil is merely a perspective which no longer concerns me, Luther. You will be executed in the most painful manner imaginable. After we have broken your frail body and mind in the name of our true Lord, Ulayoth. Come, my children, feast on this morsel, and let us return to our preparations.
Oh, they're cute. It's cute that he thought that 2 of those would be enough to kill me. That was cute. So, quick save here. It's been a while. You may note that there was only like 3 mentions of the word heresy, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you remember that this chapter is like, what, half an hour long, it kind of stands out, is what my point is. And down and down and down. Oh, this is a nice looking door. This door is decorated more than most within the catacombs. Sensing an immense evil beyond this door, Paul wonders if the ceremony the monk had mentioned earlier is taking place behind it. Should Paul enter and put an end to the heresy? That's 4. Yes. And yes, I'm counting heretic and heresy as the same thing. But yeah, there's some awkward phrasing in the writing in this chapter. But overall, this is a good chapter. It's a lot of fun. Paul's a fun character to use because he's got low health but high magic, so he can cast a lot of spells. Yeah, this is all pretty typical Catholic stuff, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm sure Mom mentioned that a few times in her days in the Catholic Church.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I wasn't raised Catholic. I wouldn't know.
This is the one that seeks to do combat with me.
Your task, my liege and greater guardian, is to guard this place. Do not worry about this worm. His kind yelps in terror at the sight of your mightiness. We will dispose of him ourselves.
No, stop. Ouch. Damn.
Find guard this place, and I will do it as I see fit. Be gone, leave me, and I will guard the artifact as you have instructed.
So is the beach ball part of your anatomy, or is it just like a toy?
I'm gonna lean towards toy. he's got to be pretty bored guarding that thing. He just throws it against the wall and plays catch with himself.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would think. Yay, a note from Edward. First, saving. Alright, the note reads, My dearest Alex, I am glad that you have followed my paper trail thus far. I knew I could depend on you. This will be the hardest part of your journey. Look for the 88 keys to continue your journey into the past. Your loving grandfather, Edward. With love, Grandpa. So, yeah. 88 keys. Which...
Oh, man. That is so hard to figure out.
Yeah, very difficult to figure out that he means piano keys and not physical, like, door keys. Seeing the piano stirred up distant recollections of Paul Luther's story in Alex's mind. The echoes of those notes within the cathedral also echo also within her own consciousness. Her hands are drawn to the keys, almost as of their own accord. Should Alex play the piano? Yes. Let's try that again. ABYXBYA. A chapter page is hidden inside the piano. Should I retrieve the chapter page? Yes. The Forbidden City.
Who are you?
I am your lord and conqueror.
What manner of forsaken being are you?
So, you can see me in my true form. You are a gifted man. Take this one and use him as the foundation for the pillar. He is special and should be given a special place among the suffering.
Among the suffering. Another save. And here we go.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors. In the context of history, one man's champion is another man's nemesis, hero or murderer. Much has been written, but what has not is far more interesting. The Tome of Eternal Darkness mentions a Venetian artist and architect of the Renaissance named Roberto Bianchi. Roaming abroad to find inspiration, he was captured by a warlord expanding his empire. He forced Roberto to use his architectural and engineering skills to construct a monument to his greatness. To complete his task, he must survey the site.
The Middle East, 1460 AD, so very close to the time of Paul Luther. Still slightly later, but very close to it. Like less than 100 years. Or no, more than 100 years.
Survey the site quickly, dog.
I don't know.
And maybe
About 100.
you'll live long enough to see the sacrament's construction. Did you think we would trust you, Bianchi? Even though you are graced with the generosity of our liege, you are still his prisoner. As I said, finish your work.
Look at that guy behind him.
And maybe we'll drag you out of this
Just kind of staring cross-eyed. Okay, Roberto must survey the ruins in this ancient temple. The rooms he must survey can be found on the map. Only when these areas have been inspected can the construction begin. All we have is a torch. This is another fun chapter, by the way, but it's long. I don't know if we're going to get through all of it. Which room am I in? It's the one with the big shining bracket around it. Door. Okay, can't go that way. Now, unfortunately, with Ulayoth as our enemy for this run, the torch is basically worthless. Okay, should I try to survey? Yes. The structure around here shows signs of stress. It is far from sound. Perhaps with some reinforcement, it might be able to suit the requirements of the monument. Okay, that's one down. We'll grab some crossbow bolts. Oh, we definitely want this. An old saif lies discarded on a nearby ledge. Okay. So the saif is a fun weapon. A lever is situated near the gate. Yes, pull the lever. Pull the lever, Kronk! It's arguably the best impression, by the way, of what's-her-face from that movie.
The character Eastman played by Eartha Kitt.
No, I think it was from Star Wars.
Okay.
You know, the part where they were fighting the Klingons and, like, the doctor didn't have his screwdriver with him, so... I'm trying to make as many nerds mad as I can right now. Just... They're gonna be, like, typing away comments. No, Star Trek is the one that takes place on Atlantis. Whoa! They growl like Wookiees. Yay, we got a crossbow. I don't think this room needs... No. That X is for a different area. I think. Oh, no. Dust and rock falls from the roof through a fault in the stone. It is difficult for Roberto to assess how sturdy the place is, but it needs a lot of reinforcement if it is built upon. Okay. Hey, everybody. P. Luther. I need a few more of those. I hear one. These things are more annoying than they are dangerous, but... Almost out of crossbow bolts already. Oh. Are you kidding me? Well, whatever. The types of zombies you get encounter in here depend entirely on the type of trapper, the color of the trapper. But that's the only way that the and the types of horrors also, if you encounter a horror in there. I don't think this needs... No, we're all done on this level. Let's, okay, cool. There. That was easy enough. These hallways, by the way, never need to be surveyed. Thud. Okay. Oh, it's just through that guy. Well, first, let's go over here. Okay, you're all dead. Okay, yes. Although crumbling in places, the structure of this area could be braced to provide enough of a foundation for the monument. Ah, run away, run away. That door's locked. Well, we can go down. Simple puzzles, nothing more. Oh, okay. squish him so that he doesn't pop up like a daisy. Okay. Now, we need a reveal the invisible. 5 points. Oh ho. Yeah. This is not a room that needs. Okay, there's none on this floor that needs surveying.
Help me, Grandpa. I can't take this anymore.
Don't be so weak, Alex. You have a stronger mind than this. I didn't bring up a weakling, but a scared wretch of a girl.
You kept all this from me. You kept me alone. You shared nothing with me.
I couldn't. I could never give you the burden. I just wanted you to grow up. To grow up and leave me alone. Why couldn't you have been killed with your parents?
Ouch, dude.
This isn't really happening.
A sapphire effigy. Why, yes, I will take that. Hold on. Okay. I do think I need to go this way. I know the door is locked. Like... okay. They expect you to get the shield. Okay, I've already got the shield scroll. And it doesn't matter. You need to cast this before running across this. You cannot survive it if you don't. And it's got to be 5 points. It's got to be 5 points, not 3. You can't do it with 3.
Don't. It's silent.
The dilapidated roof appears to be collapsing in several areas and will need a lot of reinforcement. The workers will have a daunting task ahead of them. There's a little yes, pull the lever. There's a little crumbling dirt animation effect in every room that you need to survey. If you haven't noticed that. And hey, we gotta go back. Hey, we made it with 1 dot to spare. Okay. Now, next thing we gotta do is we have to summon a zombie. Okay. Yep. It doesn't matter what type of zombie, you just have to summon a zombie. Care about you, Trapper. Or you, zombie.
Venture no further, or be struck down where you stand.
Who? What?
I am the guardian of this temple, the Forbidden City. None shall enter except the chosen. Speak. You are the chosen. For many years I have tested those who came here, and all have failed. You are unaffected by the power I wield, and thus must surely be the chosen. I? Once I was as you were, confused and without answers, yet they came in time. Now my duty is complete. I can finally rest. My sacrifice was not in vain.
No. Hooray! Roberto can feel the acidic touch of the artifact's magic reaching towards him. Using a shred of cloth from his robes to shield his hands, he retrieves the hovering artifact. Essence of Chichurga and a ruby effigy. This room appears to be an incredibly ancient shrine to the ancients, as noted in the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Could this be what Roberto's captor seeks to preserve with his monument? Roberto has completed his survey of the complex. Now he can return to the surface and report his findings to his captor. I never did find the spell scroll for... Nope. Never did find the spell scroll for Summon Zombie. Nuts. Thank you. Alright, so now we gotta trot our way back. This door. Don't mind the rats, they won't hurt us. Oh.
Found it.
Well, there we go. I guess it's Christmas.
I don't think I've seen that one before.
Oh yeah, anybody that has a ranged weapon, you can get. Well, I say anybody. Anybody that's got a ranged weapon that uses a separate type of ammunition. So like not Kareem with his shakarm, but anybody else, you can get that effect where you'll go into a room and it'll be full of ammunition for whatever your weapon is.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. You're still here? Passed you at the beginning of this chapter.
Don't.
Just waiting for you.
And what news do you bring me, Architect?
The foundations are infested. Demons and devils. Many lives will be lost if you try to build there.
You have done well to complete your goal, Bianchi. The construction will continue as planned.
But the demons! You'd be insane to build there.
Silence, dog! What dwells beneath the Forbidden City is the very reason it was built. For you to understand, you must witness it firsthand. Let me educate you. Guards! Put this one with the others of the sacrifice.
Ooh.
I am the Scourge of God, appointed to chastise you, since no one knows the remedy for your iniquity except me. You are wicked, but I am more wicked than you, so be silent. Now you, Architect, you are about to make your largest contribution to this project.
That "I am the Scourge of God" line, by the way, is a real line attributed to Genghis Khan. Dun dun dun. Okay. Planets are getting closer in alignment. Yes, try to survey the area. An unseen force guides Alex's hands towards the painting, compelling her to look behind it. She reaches out and pulls back the painting and discovers a chapter page hidden behind it. Yes, retrieve it. A sense of familiarity overcomes her as the chapter page comes through her fingers. So does the realization that Roberto's spirit is aiding her. Alex has found a chapter page entitled "A War to End All Wars."
The Black Guardian grows restless, my liege. Its hunger increases, and the binding continues to weaken. We feed it flesh, but I fear it will not guard the relic too much longer.
There is no choice in the matter. It must remain and guard the artifact until the time of planetary alignment. After that, the Guardian may return to its lair. Our master does not like failure. It is imperative to keep the binding intact.
Then we have to find more flesh and bone.
Just Give me a few minutes working on a tough tendon here. Okay. I'm surprised, but we did actually get through that whole chapter. So, this has been fun, guys, but I think it is time that we call it quits for tonight. We're definitely not going to get through the next chapter in 2 minutes. So, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly do. I love Eternal Darkness. It's a fun game. And until next time, guys, may the rats eat your eyes.